So I'm Dr. Rexanne Struve, veterinarian here in Manning for the last 43 years, and my husband and I have been integrally involved in this Farmstead, the Save the Farm project, and the conference center building. I welcome you to the barn here at the Leet Farmstead. You've undoubtedly heard from Leroy about the whole Farmstead project, and I helped him in the beginning, and I continue to be interested and very, very supportive of this whole Farmstead project because this is an amazing piece of history here, right here in Manning. It's totally amazing. The Save the Farm project was started mainly because the condition of this barn, the hog house, the chicken coop, all of those were deteriorating, and it was apparent that if we were going to save it, we needed to make quite an effort to gather everything, people, money, materials, etc., to restore this place and save it, because it couldn't be replaced. It had to be refurbished from the inside out. And so that's been the goal of the whole Save the Farm project, is to save this historical site, which is quite an accomplishment, especially for a town this size, but to have all of this in one place right here in Manning is just truly amazing. And I'm very interested in farming. I didn't grow up on a farm, but I moved here 43 years ago to be around farmers, married a farmer, and now we live on the farm, and there's just nothing better. And the history and all the history that's involved in this particular park is incredible. So we welcome you and hope you have an enjoyable tour. Okay, so the whole thing with the Save the Farm part of this was technically to raise funds, but also to raise awareness of all the details that could be brought back to life. And so part of the request was for volunteers who would come and work. And it is incredible how much work has been done by just totally volunteers. Besides the people who are hired to work here, and they're very few, the work in the scale house, to redo the whole scale, to strip the whole inside of the scale house and reconstruct it from inside out, new roofs, etc. All of that has been accomplished with the help of a lot of volunteers. And Manning is an incredible place, and the surrounding area, for being interested in this park and for being willing to volunteer hundreds and hundreds of hours and volunteer equipment and paint and boards, etc. A lot of that has just been donated by local people. The old equipment that you see has been all donated by people who are interested in preserving this. So it is truly a gem in Iowa. The Save the Farm project, the goal was to work on the outbuildings, this barn, the scale house, the chicken house, the boar house, and the carriage house. All of those were included because those were part of farming from the past. And so besides renovating from inside out just about this barn and making the upstairs of this huge barn a place where hopefully we can do events in the future, just the detail that has gone into reconstructing, because so much research has gone into finding how this place was 100 years ago. And the whole episode with the biggest boar at the state fair in 1914, that was an amazing story. What Leet or Hassler sold that boar for was an incredible amount of money back then. And so the whole story of how this thing has been preserved and now is being renovated is just an amazing story.